Thank you for the opportunity to speak of the state on AI. This narrative around AI has shifted, and we are moving past the initial phases of beginning of AI and now into the utility phase and how there are many AI can help develop more in a professional area. Today, I will demonstrate exactly how we can leverage these specific tools. I'll be going through Google Gemini, Perplexity, Manus AI, how much other AIs that we can use as tools to help us professionally develop. Um, so first, we're going to talk about Gemini. Um, Gemini can or has a range of different ways we can professionally develop marketing strategies, and then the solutions to what these marketing strategies can do to help a company or a business. And then it'll give us like these different type of um, outputs or solutions we can use to help develop a company, a business, or anything. Let's just go through this Gemini prompt right here so we can see the core strategy. Three pillar approaches. This is what Gemini generated for us. We can look through these. We can see, oh, which one do we want to implement into our strategy. Um, Pillar B, the trust engine, user generated content, or we can do a CEO blog or our SEO blog. And then we can also do like a retention loop, emails, messages, increase LTVs, and then we can see expected outcomes. We can specify these specific outcomes if we want. All we had to do is ask Gemini, and then we can see some of the KPIs of this marketing strategy and what it can do. And we can see like the timeline. It'll give us a timeline. Month one would be the setup. Month two would be the launch. Month three would be like optimizing and see what we can do to help make that marketing strategy better. And then, yeah, if we just move on, you see Gemini gives us tips to help in any kind of area. Let's move on to another example. This is a sales data report. I asked Gemini to create me dummy sales report and so that we can show an executive team a summary of the e-com sales and brick and mortar sales. We can see right here for the year of 2024. It will give us an amount of sales. So if we give Gemini data, Gemini has a secure database, so none of the stuff that you give, well, I wouldn't try to put in API keys or anything, just try to keep safety, but using your company's data, that will be secured. So you can import your data, your sales data, and it will bring out all of this stuff. Heat maps show what geographic region is good. And yeah, that's an example of Gemini. Let's move on to Perplexity, where right here, Perplexity has many different models that we can choose from. It is not just one model. We can use Claude Sonnet, which uses Claude's model, which is great for programming, great for editing and anything. We can see Grok, Gemini 3 Pro is also in here, and ChatGPT, and Perplexity's own model, Sonar. Right here, I asked if it could just quickly develop an integration for the marketing team to easily implement marketing strategies. And as you can see here, it briefly made me a little guide, implementation guide, but we can see where we can see where how we could set up this right here. It will give us a code for Python, for the Django or Flask backend. It will say, yeah, add your APIs, configure your JSONs, and get ignores for securities. And then it will give us different options. So this is an app or a AI tool that helps with, you know, research purposes. So right here I asked it, can you help me make a research paper on how AI can help develop students in universities, how it can benefit students with anything regarding studying, school, learning, and understanding material. And what Manus does, this is a light version, this is a free version, so anyone can access this. Manus looks through the internet and it gets the information. It looks through these websites and gets these information, and it creates a research paper on that specific topic. So I chose AI and how it can help in universities, and it gives me this: the transformative role of artificial intelligence in university students' development and learning. And we can see here, if we just look and read through this, abstract and introduction, all of this is made by AI. It just shows how further AI can help us do much more stuff. And if we just look through all of this, academic and administration support, how AI can help with academic advice, chatbots, and if we just read through all of this, we can see the information that it gives us, and it even gives us references to where this Manus AI got that information from. So it went through the website, Google website, or Google websites, and it looked through all of these information and got the best information to be put into this research paper. Um, so this is Manus AI. It's very great for a lot of other purposes as well. Let's check back on this Perplexity. So we can see right here, it programmed us a Python program. So we can directly copy this and import it into or export it into your IDE of choice. So Visual Code Studio, and we can ask it, if we don't know how to code well, we can ask it, can you give me a step-by-step guide to implement this Python code in CSV, separated values. Oh, it looks like it's still running. Well, I kind of put this into earlier, but this is an example of what we can do with this type of AI stuff. Thank you for coming and listening to what AI can do. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.